MOTOBOB here. Just got back from riding the Street Twin and I made a list of things that I liked and didn't like on my... liked and didn't liked. Wait.
Do you want me to go?
No, it's good with you here, because you're encouraging. MOTOBOB here. Just got back from riding the Street Twin and I made a list of things on my phone that I liked and didn't like. And under the likes list we have the styling. I really like how it's old school but it's also kind of modern as well. I think it strikes a nice balance between the two. And there's little bits on there as well, like they've tried to hide the radiator by putting it in vertically, and also the catalyzer's like hidden under the front of the bike so that the pipes just look like they go straight through. So it looks really, really cool. I also loved how it sounded. Even the stock silencers, as soon as you fire it up, it's just a really satisfying noise, and I couldn't stop revving it going under bridges or all those kinds of things, being stupid on it. It's quite quick as well. It's like 50 horsepower, so it's not the most powerful bike in the world, but it's more probably about torque than anything. And certainly just around town, like I wasn't on a long motorway ride, so I can't really speak for that, but accelerating away from the lights and all those kinds of things, it was loads and loads of fun. Really, really easy to ride, such a light clutch, even a baby could pull it in. The brakes are good, not too bitey, but they're firm when you need them. So it's pretty great for just in and around the traffic. The last thing is the seat's pretty low, and so again I think that makes it a really good town bike. I'm 5'9", I can get both feet flat on the floor easily, which is quite rare. So those are my favourite things about it. Things I didn't like so much are the stem mirrors. I think they're from the Bonneville. If you look at like the Street Cup or the Triumph Thruxton, they have really nice little bar end mirrors on it, so I'd definitely swap those out straight away because I think it looks quite sporty and I think they would suit it much more. Maybe the fact that it's super low as well is not great for everybody. Like if you're a big rider, then perhaps it's quite a small bike. Low seat, narrow tank, maybe you'd be a bit cramped, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to take a pillion with me today. Normally me and my wife go out on test rides together, but they didn't cover that on the insurance, so she had to get the bus home, which is a terrible shame, and I'm still trying to make it up to her. But I don't think it would have been a great bike for a pillion anyway. It's a relatively small seat. It's only got a little leather strap across, and I've said in other videos, if you want a good bike for pillions, it's got to have two little rails so they can grab on nice and firm, and a decent comfy seat. And that also brings me on to the fact that I kept sliding forward a little bit on the saddle. So stylistically it looked great, but when I was braking I was shifting forward a little bit sometimes, and it gets quite narrow at the front. So maybe it could do with being a little bit more grippy or something. But I mean, it's not really a touring bike, you're only going to ride it around town, so it's probably fine for most people. What else have we got in here? Struggling a little bit for things I didn't like. I mean, it is a little bit basic in some respects. I've test rode bikes that have heated grips and lots of riding modes and those kinds of things. So it doesn't have any of those things, it doesn't have a rev meter, but really that's not what it's about. It's a fun bike for just riding around and posing on and having a good time. All in all, really, really enjoyed riding it. I think one of the things that I liked the most was I test rode a BMW F800 recently, and I said that it felt a bit removed, the throttle from the engine, because of all of the electronics, the traction control and those kinds of things. So although this does have traction control, it was freezing this morning, I didn't get a chance to turn it off. I still didn't have any of that kind of problem. When you twist the throttle it goes, and it was just such fun riding it. So all in all, a great bike, especially for around town, super maneuverable, lots of fun, and it looks great. If you've got any questions about it, leave them in the comments below, and if you want to see more reviews like this, then please click subscribe.